Hey everyone, welcome to our August call. We are glad that you can be on with us this evening. Tonight, you're going to get to hear from a variety of really wonderful, oily people. Take notes if you can. I will post our recording so you can go back and catch anything that you might have missed or that you want to hear again. And we will have raffles at the end. We have some wonderful raffles this evening. So make sure you stay on so you can be present to win. Yeah, and if Whitney's still awake, maybe she could be present to win. So our topic tonight is oil station creation. It's one of my titles for the year that I'm most proud of. I just want you to know. So we think oil stations are essential to using your oils well. Get it? I'm not a good winker. Okay, maybe there's an oil for that, but really they're the bomb, and we want to make sure you understand how to use your oils well around the spaces of your house. Basically, how I see it is you like get your first kit of oils for most of us. It's like so exciting. And then you probably order a pretty box or you use that original cardboard box for some of us for a while. And then they like just kind of like sit there. Because sometimes people miss the transition to take them out or to get multiples or to split your bottles in between two bottles and have them in smaller stations around your home that serve you and your family well. Because it's not like you're going to run up to your bathroom to your main oil box in the drawer because you want to put a drop of lemon in your water in the kitchen. You're just not going to use your lemon, right? It's just going to sit there. So this is what we're trying to help you with, and what we're trying to help you really maximize like the usage and the potential that your oils have by placing them strategically around. So we're kind of going to go around one room at a time, really no rhyme or reason. And you can get some ideas on how you might group your oils to really maximize them. We hope you leave this call feeling inspired to go create your own oil stations or modify ones you have to maybe serve you a little bit better. So Lindsay is gonna take it away and help us get started.
Hi, good night. And I am going to talk to you about the different stations. I did want to ask you a quick question. How many stations do you think I had when I first started? You can put it in the chat box. Um, and I will give you a hint. My mom set me up with my oil account. So if that tells you anything. Yes. So 0 or 1 would be correct. So yes. My station consisted of, I had a newborn at the time for our son, and I had a mixture in a small little roller made by Melissa that had rosemary and digestion in there. And that was my station. It was a roller bottle of just that. And it just sat next to the changing station. And that was my only way as a new mom that I could remember to actually use it on my newborn. And now I have more than one station around my house. So if you guys want to take a guess, how many stations that are just physically in my house do you think that I have right now? More than 6, more than 10, more than 12, more than 15. Less than 25. Good guess. Okay, so I actually have 17 just in my house. Just to kind of put that out there, I have 3 in my kitchen at different stations because I found even just walking from one end of the island to the other was too much for me. So I needed to have one where I use my diffuser. I needed to have one where I make my food. I needed to have another one where I don't mind how the kids put it away because it's not the right way how I would put it away. So they can kind of do their oils in the morning as they're getting ready for school. I have one by the front door, one by the back door. I have one in every bedroom and every bathroom and the living area to make them smell nice. And then I have beyond those 17 in my house, I also have mobile ones. So I have one in my car, I have one in my purse, I have one in each of the kids' backpacks. So you kind of get the idea. For me, just like Amy was saying, the easier that it is to access, the more I'm going to use it. So I group my oils and whatever I need to make my station easier on the go. That's where I find it. So that could be as easy as a drawer that you can toss it in. It could be a formal box or a keychain. It could be the diffuser sitting next to a cup of water that you wouldn't have to walk all the way over to bring your diffuser to refill up at your sink. So just kind of think of what would make your life easier and make you use it more. I know that in certain rooms, I want to dispel certain aromas. And the other ones, I want to affect the mood. In other areas, I want to affect the mood of people who tend to congregate in that area. So that's how I've chosen a lot of my stations. But I would say my favorite and most used station would honestly be the bathroom, because it's kind of set up in a way that I don't have to do anything. So I use the bubble diffuser in my bathroom. So it's motion sensing. It actually just went off. You can see it's still on right now. It's got the little blue light. So that's set up in our guest bathroom that everyone uses. And I can put an oil in here. I would say with 15 ml oil, I think it's lasting me like 4 months with a single bottle, with as often as we go inside the bathroom. I put a little bit of oil dropped inside of the toilet paper roll so that every time someone spins the toilet paper, I can smell something. I have all of the oils that are typically used in the bathroom in a little box. And the other thing that makes my life easy too is if I have old recycled bottles that are empty, I will refill them so that if I know I always like using peppermint and tangerine together, instead of having the 2 bottles, I want to make my life easier. I'm going to put tangerine and peppermint in here together, leave it right next to the diffuser. This is a dropper bottle that was for a carrier sensitive oil one, but I've just reused it. And so I can drop that right inside the diffuser, or someone else can if they need to refill it. And having the sink right nearby is what I found is easier for me, but I know other people like having cups of, or a thermos or something of water already next to the diffuser makes their life easier. So I would be curious to challenge you to see how many oil stations you want to put together this week.
Okay, Lindsay, thanks so much for that. And Amy, for the explanation of why you would want to have oil stations. So I want to talk for just a minute about water stations. And we all know how important it is. I feel like for myself too, I'm always beating this topic to death, and I'm not super great about it all the time. But we need to drink more water probably than most of us are. So why not create a water station? Do one I always make sure before I go to bed that I filled up a tall glass of water in my bathroom, so that when I get up in the morning, I go in and I drink that glass of water. And if I'm really on top of my game, my water station in the bathroom has a couple of drops of grapefruit in it for the glutathione first thing in the morning. But on my kitchen counter, I have my oil station. And as I'm starting to unpack everything, I was able to unpack oil station that I've wanted to for a long, long time. It's the slanty board with the white pegs, and I get to put my oils on it. So I have them divided up into oils for my water. I have oils then for cooking and baking. And then I have a section of oils that I would use for mood, like for diffusing. So I have out of there, I have my water station, and right next to it, I can put my little Aldi water bottle. And I can fill that up again before I go to bed. Make your water station, make sure it's prepped before you go to bed. So while you're brushing your teeth, you can go fill up your water bottle, put the lid on, set it on the counter. Put your glass right next to it, right? Get a glass that makes you happy. We have a dishwasher that finally works, and my glasses are clear and sparkly, and it just makes me inordinately happy to see how pretty a clean glass is. So I put a glass, for me, it's a mason jar, put a glass there that brings you joy, and make sure then that you are ready to go for first thing in the morning so that you can consume your 90 ounces or whatever it is of water in a day. Know how many ounces are in your container, makes it a lot easier. The other thing I wanted to say for your station is you can carry it over into your freezer. Did you know that? You can take an ice cube tray and you can put, cut up a little bit of fruit, maybe a little bit of watermelon or I don't know, whatever, and then put your drops of oil. If I was doing watermelon, I would put a toothpick full of basil in that ice cube tray in the water and just freeze your fruit and a few drops of oil. And then you can put it, pop it out and put it in your drink. So you have the bonus of the beautiful color. I'm all about aesthetics. A pretty ice cube with some fruit and some oil in your station that you set up, and you're ready to go first thing in the morning. So at the very least, if you're a coffee drinker, make sure you visit your water station before you have your coffee, okay? And I don't mean walk by it. I mean, stop and drink your water. So I had 2 topics tonight. I'm going to go right into the other one, which is countertop holders. And I just really love when doTERRA has an event to look at their countertop holders or any kind of an oil holder. Again, aesthetics are important to me, and I love something that looks beautiful. So whether it's seeing something that's a little marble 3 oil holder that I can put on my nightstand, or a wooden container for my nightstand. I have one that holds 8 roller bottles, and I've got emotions oils and my breathe and my frankincense and my on guard and my adaptive, and then 4 emotions like peace, forgive, oils that are good for quieting and calming me. So I have my little pretty containers everywhere. But honestly, guys, you don't have to buy them at a doTERRA event. You can buy them at Walmart. You can buy them at Target. I like to thrift. I like to go to garage sales and look for things that would make great holders. So make sure that that you keep your eyes open and look for things to put your oils in or on. Maybe it's something that sticks on the surface of your refrigerator, a little cup holder, and you can put in a hand sand and 2 rollers ready to go for when you walk out the door. So anyway, I just wanted to encourage you all that being prepared makes all the difference with your oil station.
Yes, that's amazing. And put a 1 in the comments if you're going to start drinking 90 ounces of water per day. I love, Melissa, that you threw in there how to care for your body too, because this is what we're all about, right? Health and wellness. And it's so amazing. So Aim's going to help me out, but I am going to talk about favorite wall storage hacks in our bathroom station. I only have picks. I'm totally visual. I don't know about anybody else, but I only have picks for the wall, I guess, hacks, but wall ideas for you. So, yeah, appreciate you. I'm just going to wait for this because I couldn't share in the chats, or I would. So this is an idea for your wall storage. Like I walk into my bedroom and it's right there on the wall, to my left. My bed's like opposite of that, but I like, oh yeah, nail polish, but I like going up to the 3 one up at the very top, like you guys can see me pointing, but that's one that Melissa was talking about. Those things, I think, same, those are the bomb. Yes, Aldi, Walmart, whatever the storage place in Minneapolis or whatever, but if you find at any events or even online, yeah. Thanks, Sam, that's the best. I'm so visual, so I'm like, points for Aim. But if you find those, you want, they're so beautiful. I don't know, they're not marble, but they're heavy and they're great, and I can put them anywhere I want, right? So this is a nice wall storage hack. There's my fractionated coconut oil, the digest tabs. I just like things where I can reach them. And then below, I like on the lower left, there's that one. Oh, I don't know if they have those available. There's like a 4, yeah, I think same. There's like anyway, you get the idea. I'm not going to take long here. Wall storage hacks. This was at TJ Maxx. Like a couple years ago, I walk into TJ Maxx and I'm like, boom. And then my fam knows me, my dad knows me, and he's like, oils. And I'm like, absolutely, Dad. So this could be, candles. I don't do candles, but you could do other stuff with your oils on there, but this is a good one. And then the second one is a true oil lover's dream. And it's coming. Yeah, wait for it. And this is one of them is in the Melissa and the Werner family construction person. Sorry, I'm trying to blank. Anyway, one of those is built by Beautiful John. The other one is, did Dad buy that? Anyway, this was by my bathroom in the hallway. My kitchen's off to the left of this picture. I love having like an access point in our house, like right, there's an access point right here that I can go, because diffusers in the kitchen, diffusers everywhere in the rooms, and so I can go to my wall, and yeah, they're alphabetical to a point. Does it stay that way? No, but I will tell you, to alphabetize your oils, it is like it's something, endorphins, dopamine, it's something beautiful for the brain. And it does take, anyway, it's good to work your brain out in different ways. I love alphabetizing my oils. So there's, I know Jesse's like, I want one. So do I, but I don't think John's in the biz of building. But either way, I don't remember if Dad, yeah. So those are my wall storage hacks, because I'm getting off because this is like the fun topic. I'm gonna move to the what do I want to say anything about wall storage? Either way, this is accessible, it's available, it's in my face. I can use it when I need it. I grab them. I don't really like oils behind areas where you don't see them, you don't use them as much. And again, I don't know if anyone mentioned this, but put them somewhere. Melissa might have. Put your oils somewhere where you're like brushing your teeth, and we'll talk about bathrooms in a sec. Put them where you can just reach for your everyday routines and add them to your routines, because it'll help use them. You'll use them more likely, right? Excuse me. Bathroom station. So I don't have pictures of this because, yeah, but our bathroom station, I have one goal I'm going to share with you. But first, we keep our main oils for our bathroom in the cupboard because it's right here. Like I'm reaching right here, popping it down. Man, underneath the cupboard, everywhere, and on the countertop, especially the lotion, the hand soap. But we keep them on the countertop. Also, Lynn's, I think, showed the bubble diffuser. Don't quote me. And then that for us is behind our toilet, and just wherever there's motion detecting. I love our diffuser for that. And I do like how long it lasts in that diffuser. And then in the drawer, the girls know and the kids know to go to the drawer where they keep their brushes and hair ties, and like their kids kit and kids oils are right in the drawer next to them. I really like that ease, because now, so I don't have to be like, where's your brush? Where's your oils? Where's your hair ties? It's right all in one drawer. I really like that. My goal though is I have 2 towel racks here and here. This towel rack at some point will come down, and we will have a shelf right there next to the sink, because for a couple years we've been here now, and I'm like, no, I know what I need. So basically, even if you walk away from this call, like, what's your goal? Or if you want to share with us, we'd love to hear from you. What's like one thing you're going to take action on, or one thing that is highlighted to you that you're like, I would love to move forward in this, but at least have a goal of that. Like, honey, take the towel rack down and put up the shelf. Okay. So that's what I have for you. And I wanted to see if there's anything else. No, I think you'll hear more. Yes, in the drawer, I have a small wicker basket. So, so it doesn't, so we have the kids kit. I have 2 kids kit, 1 kids kit in the kit for travel, 1 in the drawer for the kids. And it's out of the kids kit, that fun kids kit, in a little basket. So use those cool containers anywhere, anything, thrift stores, whatever. Aldi, Walmart, Melissa's the best at that, and use them in the drawers to make it look cool. Yeah, that's what I got.
Okay, Laura Whip is next. Laura Whip, I'll help with your screen share. Thank you, Mer.
Thanks, Amy, for your help. I have some photos because I'm not at home to show. I was going to try to show you live what I do at home. I'm going to start, Amy, in the kitchen. So my master, nope, the other photo. Thank you. So this was a gift from my daughter, Lindsay, a couple of Mother's Day birthdays ago. And I just treasure it like you wouldn't believe. You don't have to have Oil Central like this, but the biggest word, or the best word I can think about to describe this little twirly turnaround storage thing for oils is intentionality. So I think that's what we're all leaning into tonight, is that if you are going to use your oils, why did you buy them? Why did you invest the money and the time and effort to research doTERRA and get these oils? It's because you're on the path to better wellness, right? So if that's the truth, then you need to use your oils for them to work. And the only way that they're going to work for me and a lot of other people is if I am intentional. And creating oil stations is one way of being intentional. You're putting the oils where you will use them and having them be highly visible to you. So this is on my kitchen counter. It's kind of, the kitchen is the hub of our home. And I think that's true for many of you. And so it's the place where my husband puts together his protocol for helping with his prostate cancer. And so one part of that rack has got all of the oils that he uses in that protocol. Another part of that rack is has all of my cooking oils. And then beyond that, they're kind of alphabetized by single oils and then by blends. And when my grandkids and my great grandkids come to our house, they love to discombobulate my whole rotation and put everything out of order. And then I have to go back and put it in order so I know where it is. But the other bonus is that it's got holders for all of your rollers on each side. You can see that. And then at the top, I have a lot of our supplement bottles and some things that just don't fit in the circular slots in the rack. So I think it's super convenient. And my oils are front and center, and I know that I will use them and my husband will use them. And now, Amy, if you could shift over to that drawer picture. So my topic was master oil station, and that certainly was a master. But this is my other master. Another thing that I would never use if I wasn't intentional are my supplements. And so my husband's a fisherman. And so we have like fishing tackle boxes everywhere of various sizes. And I grabbed 2 of those and I use my trusty little label maker, and I have all of our supplements labeled. And it's right next to the kitchen sink. It's a lot of people use a small drawer like that for a junk drawer. And I'm like, I have no space for a junk drawer. I need these to put my supplements in so they're not all over the counter. But then it's really easy to grab my glass of water or my jar of water and take my supplements 2 times a day faithfully. And we both have commented to one another, my husband and I, that this was the best plan ever. We tried lots of different arrangements for how to use, where to put our supplements so that we would remember to take them. And for some people, you know, that's the bathroom. For other people, it might be the bedroom nightstand, but for us, it's right here next to the kitchen sink. So that is kind of my take on a master oil station. And from there, I'm going to go to laundry room. Okay, this is just a little. Okay, so this is the dropper bottle for my dryer balls. I think everybody should have dryer balls. It's really a safety issue. Those dryer sheets are not only synthetic and somewhat toxic to people with sensitive skin and so on, but also the film that's on those can actually clog up in your dryer and cause a lot of damage and maybe even a dryer fire at some point. So I would highly recommend dryer balls. And you can get them from doTERRA. You can get them other places too. But this is Sonia's special recipe for oils to put on your dryer balls that make your laundry just smell absolutely wonderful. And the trick is, and I know Amy has mentioned this numerous times, but the trick is I put the oils on my dryer ball before I start the load in the washing machine. So my loads take close to an hour in my washer, and that way those dryer balls with the oils on them, the oils have dried already by the time you put the laundry in your dryer, and that's what you need to do. You let them dry out a bit before you start the dryer. And so I just make a habit of that. Let's go to another slide, Amy, another picture. So here's my whole oil station for the laundry room. I've got this little metal box, little crate, and there's a magnet attached to that that has slots for oils. And those are different oils that I like to use either in the washing machine or in the dryer, along with using that dropper bottle. You can see it peeking out there. And then I have 6 dryer balls. 3 is kind of the minimum, but 6 is really optimal for how many dryer balls you want in your dryer. And then I have my Abode laundry pods right in my little metal box too. And it's kind of behind, you can't see it, but there's a plastic spray bottle that has On Guard laundry detergent, 50%, half the bottle. And the other half of the bottle is, help me out, hydrogen peroxide. I couldn't think of my words. So it's half and half On Guard laundry detergent and half hydrogen peroxide, and it is the best of all spot treat for stains. Melissa says you should spritz it on, you should scrub it in, and then you should leave it sit. So don't wash immediately, leave it sit for a while, maybe preferably a day, and then do your laundry. And it really, yes, soak in water, and it really, 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 really works. And so that's my laundry station. That's my ideal laundry station for you guys.
Thanks, Laura Whip. Okay, Jerry, sorry, you're ready. Go.
Okay, I'm going. So I am doing my kitchen station, and I'll have to tell you, a lot has already been shared. I think what you have to think about is what's your mojo? Like, what do you, when you're cooking, what do you use? So when I found, I'm going to switch around here. When I found this at Hobby Lobby, I was so excited because my kitchen isn't really that large, but you can see my stove is right here. So on my oil station right here on the top, I have for my diffuser, which is right over there. And so those are the oils I love to diffuse, and also a few that I use for cleaning. And then I have my middle of my herb oils and other ones that I use for cooking. And then in my drawer right here, I have the toothpicks that I use when I need to just drop the toothpick in for the orifice and the herb oils. And then on my bottom one here is what I use in my drinks. So, and then I have the droppers in there as needed, but these are my water oils, my smoothie oils, and my veggie drink in the morning oils. And then right over here is Laura was talking about cabinets, there's shadows. So these are my supplements, and then we have pill boxes. So once a week we put our regular twice a day supplements in there, but then I have my other ones that I'll sometimes use, like the On Guard soft gels, but it's right here. So right in the kitchen, which is where we take them. And then right above my countertop here, I have a shelf. And so I have a 10 holder bottle for the 10 ml roller bottles. And so the ones that we frequently use for mood or some other needed things. And then I have my spa body butter, which is our favorite for our hands after washing the dishes, cleaning up. And then my blend of that I'm diffusing right now, which is Island Mint. So, and then on my other cabinet, I have my doTERRA cleaner down in here, along with my for my pump for my my soap. So trying to keep the things that I use all the time, because this kitchen is my dining, kitchen, eating area. And so that's what I've found helps me use my oils in the kitchen. And that's what I have to share. So
Jerry has like the most doTERRA-fied kitchen I've seen in a long time. Thank you, Jerry. Okay, Lindsay's got oils on the go for us now.
All right, so I also agree with Melissa about finding cute containers that you can find anywhere at doTERRA and other places. I found that you can fit a lot of your roller bottles or your 15 mLs into lipstick stands or nail polish stands. And so usually at Target, for example, they'll have them in the like dollar section. I personally, in the kids' bathrooms, love using it because otherwise they tend to use a lot of roller bottles. And I feel like they knock over quite easily. So if I put the lipstick stands in there that can hold like 12 lipsticks or whatever, or 12 nail polishes, and they put the rollers in there, then they won't fall over on the counter. So I love that. I also find cute little things, and I can put links once the video gets posted in Fierce Oilers, but how cute is this little first aid box that you can get? And you can see there's little drams in here, so you can put your little sample oils in there. I used this, the kids like using, so this is like a little, I want to say it looks like a Barbie suitcase, but there's oils in here. So this is next to one of our stations of stuff that the kids use in their bathroom. So they like Harvest Spice, Lemongrass, Tangerine, and Wintergreen are their preferred diffused oils. Keychains is a big one. You can get a gray doTERRA keychain for $8.50 from your back office when you are ordering on your cart. It comes with 8 5/8 dram bottles that you can fill in here. I'll give you a tip though. If this is a 5/8 dram right here, I'm going to show you. This is a 1/4 dram. And the keychain, if you buy that from doTERRA, you'll get 8 of these. However, you can get twice as many oil, different types if you do the quarter jam and you put 2 in each slot. So that's what I do. They don't look like that much different, but it is. You can get double the amount of oils. This is roughly about 45 drops. This is roughly about 20 of oil. And I will show you by a size comparison. This is my other secret. So this middle guy is actually a baby roller bottle, which I love, so that you don't have to worry about dropping it anywhere. But it comes with a little roller bottle on top, and it's the same size. It takes up the same amount of space as a 5/8 jam. And then you can roll it as you need to. And I can put a link for that so you guys can see. This is my keychain. I can fit, I think I have a lot of oils in there. I just found this online. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 20 oils in here, plus little gifts and fun things. But usually I've been known to like stop strangers who are coughing and be like, you might need some breeze, try this, and here's my card. But here's all the oils that fit in mine. And I also always have a deep blue rub packet in there. I have my On Guard toothpaste, not because I ever have a toothpaste emergency typically, but it's great for numbing your gums and for kids who are going through teething. It has On Guard in here. It has myrrh, which is really soothing to the gums. I have PB Assist because typically if I'm on the go, I need some digestive support. So this is always helpful. It doesn't have to be refrigerated, which is nice. I have my On Guard hand sanitizer wipe. I have a way, this is a little key fob. I don't know what else to call it. It looks like Swiss cheese, but you can use it to open up your little mini drams so that whenever you need to refill it, you can. And like I said, so here's just a little roller bottle, quarter jam. I can use it on the go. I don't have to worry about the kids having too many drops come out. If you, I think it was Jerry who just made the suggestion of toothpick. We have our little umbrella, which the kids really like doing. So they put the end of the umbrella toothpick in there to get the oils out 1 drop at a time if they need to. Typically, just in case if I'm not around and they need help on how I would use the oils, or my husband's in there, this is like a little handy dandy card on the oils that I keep in my keychain and what basic reasons that you would use it. I always have this next to my keychain, which you can buy. This is from Aroma Tools. It's just like a little on the go book, mini reference guide on what you would use your oils for. What else do I typically have? In the kids' bags, they all have their favorite color. This is the one that's in my purse. So some of our favorite oils in roller bottles or mini spray bottles. Trying to think what else would be. Someone tonight is going to win a keychain from me full of some fun oils for your on the go kit that you can modify when you get your prize. But those are my favorite on the go little things. Like I said, I think the dollar lipstick containers is always like a deal breaker for me. It always makes it so that, like I think Laura was saying, people don't mess up your system, whatever your system is for your station. I like having all of them color coded. And so when they're not in rainbow order, then I have to go back in and redo the kids' bathrooms, but that's just.
Lindsay, you're amazing. For those of you who haven't met Lindsay, this is Lindsay. I want her to be my mom, my best friend, my sister, and just do it all for me. So thank you, Lindsay. All right, Bob, Dad, you've got big shoes to fill here. Tell us about an office station. Take us home.
All right. So I'd never really thought about this until Lindsay brought up how many stations she has. So that's why I've been disappearing when I think I have my office station, which is a beautiful log holder made by Russ and Kelly Nellis. And, so that's what Melissa wanted me to talk about. But then I started to think, and somebody brought up the term that you not only have to have the intent, I think it was Laura Whip that talked about intentionality with the oils, but I'm your typical guy. And unless you have availability, meaning in my face, these are not going to happen. So I got this a number of years ago. And so we sold our building. So now my office is downstairs about 20 feet from where we are right now. And I keep my peppermint, my tangerine, my wild orange, and my new favorite, Northwoods Escape,
Or Northern.
Northern Escape, along with my petal diffuser in my office. So I'm trying to be a smarter worker, so the beauty of that petal diffuser is that you get 2, 4, or 6 hours on it. So I'm trying to work smarter, more efficiently. And these 4 oils really help me focus. I keep a lavender in here because we do live in northern Wisconsin and mosquitoes are a real thing.
And
So-
nobody wants to run up those stairs more than we already have.
Exactly. And I've also got my deep blue in this thing because I've had a calf injury that I'm trying to recover from. So
You
The-
put this on first,
followed by the roller.
and he doesn't have to touch either, right?
Don't have to touch either. And then Melissa just gave me, again, I've never heard of these things before, but it's I'm going to butcher
No,
the
you're gonna
word,
say it. Here it comes.
a gua sha stone.
Got
If
it.
if you ever have a muscle ache, and I've already broken one of these,
He broke my pink one from doTERRA, threw it across the
threw it
room.
across the room and it shattered. But here's my little doTERRA gua sha stone holder. So once again, that idea of intentionality and
We
availability.
have to keep it in there so it doesn't get broken.
And only use that over carpet because you'll slip and it'll be gone. Then I also have, so I'm thinking of the number of stations, Lindsay, that I actually have, and I'd say I have 4.
Bob has gone bananas on this call listening to you all.
So I'm running around. I'm like, wait a minute, I've got more. So I've got my oil, my office station. This is what I use for my supplements. So I fill that once a week. So I'd say that's number.
But look at how cool this is. I
Yeah,
love this.
it-
These come off.
Yeah. Right. No,
They
you're.
can come off.
So here, we were just gone for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So this
can
is
hold it.
available at any Walgreens.
Pop that off.
You pop that off, you throw it in your suitcase, and you're good to go for a trip. The other, I used to take so the other station I've got is in the bathroom where I have my Copaiba, my frankincense, and my On Guard bottles. So again, they're in front of my face morning and night, so I use them. But if we went on vacation, I used to just take the 3 bottles and throw them in the suitcase.
No, or you threw them in a baggie for 1,800.
Or worse. And you guess how many times on vacation Bob remembered to take his supplements? 0. So Melissa got me this lovely blue doTERRA zipper bag.
Isn't it pretty?
Don't you love that?
At least
Filled,
it's
filled
navy.
with my sunscreen and then my Copaiba, frankincense, and On Guard also fit in there. So where is it? Availability and intentionality. That's what will win the day.
Oh my gosh, you were a good listener. Great job, Bob. You should see the 2 of us sitting in that little office that we're in down. We're sharing in our basement. We each have our own diffuser and our own oil station from off of our old desks. And we are like fighting over who gets to
So here,
diffuse
spin
what.
back to back.
Okay, well, this is how we
This
sit.
is our office.
Okay.
Anyway, we'll stop. Okay, we love y'all.
Okay, everyone. So tell us in the comments put a 1 in the comments if you're going to go work on your oil stations after this call. Maybe make a new one or edit one of your existing ones. We hope that you feel inspired to do that. Thank you to everyone who shared such wonderful info. Remember that you can click the 3 dots on the bottom right of your chat if you're on a laptop, and you can save the chat and any info that was shared if that's helpful to you. Also, if you have questions, put those in the chat box now, and we'll come back to those after some raffles. Guys, how many times do we do this call? not this one, once a month, right? This is our monthly call. We think education is important. We think it's important to hang out on Zoom once a month for around 30 minutes and to learn with each other. So next month is September. That means convention is coming. That means our call in September will be about the new products. So we also give away new products. So it's a really fun new product showcase. It's going to be September 25th at 8 p.m. So mark your calendar. You can register with the link that just came through in the chat box now. Okay. All right. Melissa's going to help us with the giveaways. Thank you to everyone who donated. We appreciate you. So if you win, make sure you send your address to Melissa or myself. It's like the proof that you were on and heard your name called and you're claiming your prize, right? You don't
Please
reach out.
Remind me what you won.
Yeah, you don't reach out. Oh, good. Yeah, remind what you won. And if you don't reach out, then we assume that you weren't on. Okay. All right. So go ahead, Mom, and spin it, and we'll figure out what we're giving away first.
Here it comes. Which
Pep-
one? Amy?
On the peppermint, the 15 ml peppermint.
Carol Patterson, congratulations.
And then let's do the kumquat. That's so good at your water station. Bring it.
Jennifer Morris, congratulations.
An On Guard hand sanitizing gel.
And that goes to Deb Wendorf. Congratulations.
Awesome. A Motivate touch roller.
Also helpful for wasp stings.
Wow.
Jane Verstegen. Be prepared. Get it? B-E-E prepared.
A breathe touch.
Esther Roll.
Awesome.
Congratulations.
Peppermint touch.
Jesse Center.
And can you Lindsay special keychain sampler? Lindsay's keychain.
Lindsay's keychain.
Lindsay's keychain is our final giveaway. Good job.
Okay, here we go. And the winner is Whitney Baumitz. Whitney, you're a great helper.
Oh. Jesus, did I actually win? I think you might just have won.
I'll send you a special one, Whitney. It'll be color coded.
Oh,
Okay, I love you. All right, everyone, that was special.
Amy,
Yeah.
do you want to tell them about the special sale and the bubble diffuser that's available? The one
No,
that
tell me about it.
So there's starting today, there was the big back to school sale, and one of them is a bubble diffuser for 10% off, and you get it with the 15 mil On Guard. It's already 50% sold out. And then other roller bottles are available 20% off. So I would suggest that, Amy, do we not have that up in Fierce Oilers right now?
No, it's been a day. Missed the whole thing.
And the
Okay.
adaptive soft gels are 20% off too. And it's the adaptive roller touch roller.
So we will go into someone's group and scam a post and bring it to you
We'll get
all.
it. We'll get it.
I do want to point out that it just says 5 per order, does not say 5 total per person. So I might have ordered more than 5 of something because I just went in and made a second order. So
There you go.
know the tip. Yes.
So yeah, you can also go in and see these specials. If you log into your doTERRA account, it's going to be on a banner right across the top, and you can click on them all and find out. But there are some really nice, the other thing that is, oh no, it wasn't the bubble in the 15 mil On Guard that is 50% sold out. It was the 2 refills of the On Guard hand soap. Okay, so foaming hand wash. And I think that's just a great purchase even when it's not on sale. So keep an eye on that. Those things are going to go. But for those of you who've been saying, I want a bubble diffuser, it's here. Okay, grab it while you can.
Well, better get to it, Amy Baum. It's blowing in here. All right. Thanks, everyone. You guys really do rock all the time. Well, we hope you have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you next month for new product fun. Okay.
Right, guys. Thank you. See you. Bye.